Have you ever wondered why the tranquil waters of Pearl Harbor were disturbed by the roars of Japanese aircraft on that fateful Sunday morning in 1941? It's a question that has intrigued historians for decades, and today we'll delve into the events leading up to this historic raid. The tale begins in the early 20th century when Japan, under Emperor Hirohito, embarked on a path of aggressive expansion. It was a time when the land of the rising sun sought to establish itself as a formidable power in the Pacific. Fast forward to the 1930s, and Japan, now under the military dictatorship of Prime Minister Hideki Tojo, was an ambitious nation with eyes set on the rich resources of Southeast Asia. However, the United States, along with several other Western powers, stood in the way, imposing severe economic sanctions in response to Japan's invasion of China. Caught in a vice of economic sanctions and dwindling resources, Japan found itself at a crossroad. The choices were stark: withdraw from China and forfeit its imperial ambitions, or risk a full-scale war with the Western powers. For the military junta in Tokyo, the decision was clear. They chose the path of conflict. The year was 1941, and the stage was set for one of the most audacious attacks in military history. The target, the United States Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor. The aim, to cripple the U.S. Pacific Fleet, thereby eliminating any immediate threat to Japan's expansion plans. On the morning of December 7, 1941, waves of Japanese aircraft descended on Pearl Harbor. In a matter of hours, battleships were sunk, aircraft were destroyed, and over 2,000 American lives were lost. The raid, executed with devastating precision, stunned the United States and the world. In the aftermath of the attack, the United States, previously hesitant to enter the war, declared war on Japan, marking its entry into World War II. The Pearl Harbor raid, intended to safeguard Japan's imperial ambitions, had ironically brought a formidable adversary to the battlefield. In summary, the raid on Pearl Harbor was a culmination of Japan's aggressive expansionist policies, economic sanctions imposed by Western powers, and a high-stakes gamble by the Japanese military junta. It was a decisive moment that changed the course of history, prompting the United States' entry into World War II and setting the stage for a conflict that would redefine the world order. So the next time you ponder over the tranquil waters of Pearl Harbor, remember the roars of Japanese aircraft that once echoed across the harbor. Remember the decisions, the gambles, and the ambitions that led to that fateful Sunday morning in 1941.